All right, guys, we're back with episode 13, case 3, searching for a Curio. Full disclaimer, I did pre-cut the packs. It's just a lot easier that way. I did also record it just in case there's any doubt, and I need to show that. Not that anybody wouldn't trust it, but all right, here we go. Got Lilith to start. Active Volcano foil. And I don't see any Curios there. I did change my setup a little bit, so it might take me a second to get situated here. Let's see if I can pull the cards a little closer. Invigorate. Looks like we're gonna have an exceptional box. There are rumors of the Curios being in the exceptionals here, so keep an eye out for that. Plate of the Whale, little Diablo 2 throwback. Looking for Desecrate without the pentagram, that would be a Curio. Still only 7 Curios found. From Beyond, I think, is a very good card. If you're playing Voidwalker monsters, I mean, you could easily hit, 3, 4, 5 monsters for 5 mana. Or, excuse me, creatures. My box placement isn't the best here because I keep having to reach across. That's okay. I'm sure you guys don't mind that much. I think this card is also very good. I like that a lot of the cards have draw a spell because I believe that was a major issue in the past. Maybe not major, but Ferryman's Coin. You ran out of cards pretty quickly in a lot of decks, and it just didn't feel good, Just top decking for, the last half of the game isn't really that fun. We got a Char here. I think these cards are pretty good. Depends on the deck build. I think they'll most certainly be probably a one of in most decks. They're not like game breaking, but they are pretty good. Toolbox, another very good card. At least I think in limited for sure. But probably has a place in constructed as well. Awesome art, awesome card again. This card's great. Oop. Put stuff in the wrong pile. Try to stay somewhat organized as I go. So if and when I ever decide to sort everything, it'll be a little bit easier. Most likely won't do that, but they still be somewhat sorted, at least by rarity. I think Skeletal Mage is a really good card also. Maybe I can just move these right here, might be little bit easier that way. Night Watchman. Nothing too crazy so far. As expected, I suppose. I think this card's pretty good too. I mean, it does deal 4 damage to you when it comes into play, but it's pretty strong 4 mana for 6 power. Murder of Crows, very good. We're looking for Gift of the Frog with a little bow on top of it. You know, I keep saying I'm going to get these videos to be shorter and get through them quicker, but I haven't really accomplished that. While recording, I don't know why I go less than half the speed. If I rip by myself, you know, no camera stand or anything in the way, I can rip a whole box in just a couple of minutes. But Gossamer Ghost has alternate art. It's a little ghost in here with some glasses on, hiding behind a window. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't mind finding that Curio. Endless Fence. Unique action. Well, technically unique sight, I guess. It'd also be cool if we pulled a God Pack. Full of foils. I did hit one in my 3rd box I ever opened, and it had 2 unique foils, but there's been many that have been opened that had 0, so I guess I got kind of lucky. Alright. I got 15 packs left, including the one I'm holding. Curio, no unique foil yet, at least. This box looks a little light on foils. We got the 4-line keep. Sorry, I reached my arm across the video. Horns of the Behemoth. Unique. Damn, I keep mixing up my piles here, man. Rookie mistake. Oh well. I'll figure it out after. Not a big deal. There you go. Unique foil of the Void. That's a cool looking one, huh? Cool. Keeping our average pretty high, which we like to see. I have had 4 boxes with more than 1 full unique, but it's only been 2. I haven't had 3 yet. I think by this time in each of the other sets I had hit 3 or more in a single box, but I mean it's rare, so you never know, might come through later. And I'm gonna knock this giant pile of ordinaries right off my table. do? People keep thinking the Mosque Troll is going to be a Curio, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. I feel like we would have found it by now. You know how I know I'm getting old also is because I'm looking at my phone, the screen in front of me, from under my glasses. Oh, goodness. What can you do? Might be time for a new prescription. Getting down to the last few packs. I think we've had a pretty good box here so far. If only I could remember to put things in the appropriate piles. We probably hit all of our hits in this box. Oh, there's another. I lied. Another unique right there, Life Wish. I'm not sure how I feel about this card. I guess it's really good for control. If you're playing against, you know, a bunch of aggro decks. Threshold's pretty hard to hit. By the time you get to 6, you might be dead already against aggro. It depends on how good your control deck is. Alright, could also be in like be good in a mid-range tempo deck where you just get a little bit behind, but once you stabilize, I don't know. This card's kind of interesting also. It's really good with the, what is it, the Peacemaker artifact, that it gets +1 for a variety of keywords. All 3 of these are included on there. So you would pay essentially 8 mana to get this into play. It could be, you know, a 9/9 immediately, which can't be destroyed, banished, or modified also. Could be a nice little combo. Alright guys, we're coming into the last pack here. No God pack. Wuthering Heights. This cycle of sights are all pretty good, if you can read that there. So the water makes it so you can move, the air makes it so you can fly. To be honest, I don't remember what the other ones do, but they're all pretty good. And no Curio. What can you do? All right, let's do a quick recap. Oh, that light's really bright, sorry. We got the Void Ian Miller art, it's pretty cool. Got a couple of exceptionals and ordinaries here. One ordinary, actually. I'm guessing all the ordinaries are gonna show up in Europe or Australia. And we did okay on uniques. Lilith is really good. Char's pretty good. The sights are okay. Howl from Beyond's really good. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. And let me know if you guys like this video format better with the landscape, and maybe I need to zoom in more or hold the cards closer. Give me some feedback. I'm not opposed to constructive criticism. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. Catch you later.